I'm just gonna. I'll be right back. Leave a comment. Let's see. Live chat on. Leave a comment in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share, whatever. Don't really care about that. As you can see, as you can tell by the this what's it called, the title. Well, we're gonna get into it. All right. Now, I know there's a lot of you who are basically going to tell me a bunch of bullshit. Like, you're going to write in the comment section a bunch of bullshit. There's a lot of you who are out there who are going to give me a whole bunch of historical facts, historical information. I'm going to say something here. All right? Well, first of all, who am I? Okay? Who am I? That's the first question we have to answer. I know exactly who I am. All of the gods, God himself, the lowercase and uppercase G gods, they know exactly who I am. God created me. I am a part of him. I am a spirit. This body is my temple. This is just a shell. I am not of this world. I live in the world, but I'm not of this world. I do not come from here. I do not come from this world. I come from the spiritual realm, which the rest of us come from, okay? That's who I am. Now, at some point, humans got rebranded. At some point, humans, original color was lost. When the Anunnaki came here, they basically rebranded us. They made us their slaves. But they also, at the same time, gave us a lot of information. They told us a lot of things, okay? Gotta fix my hair a bit. My hair is all natural. So they gave us a lot of information. They told us a lot of stuff. They told us a lot of things. But the end, they basically said, look, we failed. We are at our point of failure. We have lost. Do not do what we have done. Okay, a lot of you will say, who are the Anunnaki? Who are the, who are they? Who are the Watchers? I've heard this thrown around, yada, yada, yada. People have told us who they are. The uppercase G God has created everything. Everything, including the Anunnaki. He's created everything, the whole universe. Everything began with him, and then he created everything else. Everything began with him. Everything started with him. He created everything. Everything else has been created by him, okay? That is just a fact. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you know. Look, all of us know this because we come from him. Okay? All right. Did you know that Satan creates too? Oh, yeah. You know, copying is actually creating. A lot of you don't even know that. And when I say a lot of you, 100% of you do not know that. Copying is creating. How did we get to copying? Someone had to be creative. And what was the creative thing they created? Copying. Satan copies. But also Satan creates. Oh, yeah. He doesn't just copy. He makes his own shit. Oh, yeah. What do you think AI is? You think AI was created from God? You think so? Really? Oh, but the idea was out there. It just had to be created. Okay. Yes, the evil idea of AI was already out there by way of the devil, and he just had to create it. There's the answer. Ain't no story, motherfucker. So, AI is a demonic creation. The people who are creating it are demonic. They've been possessed by demons. And these demons need to get rid of, they need to be getting rid, and we need to get rid of these demons. How do you get rid of the demons? Well, you get rid of the people who are possessed by demons. You also get rid of the demon at the same time. You kill both. Use God, use your weapons, kill the person, and kill the demon. You can perform an exorcism. You can perform all types of things that God will instruct you to perform, that God tells you to perform, that people all over this planet, from the beginning of human civilization, before Adam and Eve, okay? Because Adam and Eve is a result of the Anunnaki. I mean, Adam and Eve happened because of the Anunnaki. See, what happened was the Anunnaki wanted to create a perfect race because the humans that were on this planet weren't perfect to them. So they wanted to create a perfect race for themselves. So this race would basically do the work for them. They would sit back lavishly. They would sit back with their lavish lifestyles and shit like that and not have to do anything and make us their slaves. And that's exactly who we are. We are their slaves. We are working for them. You think we're working for the actual God who created everything? Oh, well, yeah, we are. We're also working for the lowercase g gods. And Satan is one of them. Oh, yeah. He takes possession of you and you start working for him. That's who we need to stop. We need to stop Satan. We need to stop all of these people who are creating AI. And yes, I have AI on my phone. I have just AI imaging stuff. Why? If I'm telling you to get rid of it? Why? If I'm telling you to destroy it, why do I have it? I just do it for shits and giggles. Because I'm a computer guy. I'm a guy who likes electronics. I mean, electronics is nor good or bad. Right at start. It's you are the one that makes it become good or bad on how you use it. I just use it for shits and giggles. I don't use it for money. I don't use it for some nefarious purposes. I don't, go to AI and, be like take over the world and, erase humanity, and create the singularity. I don't do that shit. Okay? It's just there just for imaging, creating images, stupid images. Like, I'll try to have it like draw an image of maybe someone's face to see how well it draws, a human face. And it's shit. I'll tell you, it's shit. Or to draw like I don't know, not landscape, but maybe like a certain place on this planet. Like I'll type in Mount St. Helens, let's just say, and it draws a shitty picture of Mount St. Helens. Or Honda Civic, Type R, 2022, 2019. It draws a shitty picture of one. It can't even draw a picture of a Honda Civic. It can't even draw a picture of a car. It's shit. Okay? But why do we need to get rid of it? Excuse me. Well, in Wisconsin, and if you guys are wondering what I'm eating pieces of pork meat. It's very healthy. Eat your pork, eat your chicken, eat your fish, eat your meat, eat your beef, lamb, turkey. It's all healthy for you. Because when an animal eats all the vegetables, when it eats all of the fruits and all the salad, when it eats all that, all the bad stuff within the food that, that was grown out of the soil or from a tree, it gets destroyed in the animal's body and gets turned into healthy cells. It turns into stuff that's healthy. Or some animals, they take the bad stuff and they just shit it out. And then they only keep the good stuff, the good nutrients. But some animals kill everything, and then turn some of that stuff they killed into good stuff. And then you eat the animal and you just get the good stuff. So make sure you eat your animals. Okay? I don't give a shit who you are. I don't give a shit what you stand for. We all need to eat meat. We were all created to eat meat. Meat was created for us, okay? Not fucking salad, vegetables, all that shit. Eat very little of that. Potatoes are healthy, but your vegetables need to be the minimal course, and your main course needs to be a big slab of meat, okay? Just eat a big slab of meat right here. Okay? We're all carnivores. All of us are. I don't care what book you read. I don't care what propaganda you heard from the internet or the television or the radio or a book or a newspaper or a magazine or your next door neighbor. I don't give a shit what lies you've been told. We are all carnivores. Okay? These teeth were all designed to chew on meat. Our mouth was designed for meat. Okay? If we were not supposed to eat meat, we would all be dead eating a piece of meat. If meat was not for us, it would be poisonous. We would die like this. Here, let me show you. Okay? I'm going to take a piece of meat here. This is exactly what would happen. Okay? Because a lot of you say, because 100% of you say, 100% of the population on this planet says that meat is unhealthy for you and that you will die eating meat. All right, so I'm going to eat a piece of meat and let's see if I die. It's in my mouth. I'm chewing it. Chewing. I'm gonna wash it down with some water, and I'm gonna make it go down faster. So that way I die quicker. Let's see. It's very chewable, and I like it. Okay, let's see if I die. And by the way, I'm gonna take some ice cream, because 100% of the population says the ice cream kills you. You'll die if you eat ice cream. All right. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for death. I'm sitting here waiting. I should be dead already. How come I didn't die? Because meat doesn't kill you. How come I'm not dead? Because meat doesn't kill you. Meat doesn't kill you at all. Nor does ice cream. Nor does fried food. Ketchup doesn't kill you. Water doesn't kill you. I'm drinking water right now. Here, as a matter of fact, I'll do this. I should be dead. I should have died. I mean, I should have died. You see this? This is a knife. This right here is a knife. Okay? It's not a gun, but it's a knife. Okay? If I was to take this knife and I was to slit my throat, I was to stab myself multiple times, or stab myself once in the heart, or if I was to take a chef's knife and cut my head open, slice my brain, I would be brain dead. I would be dead by way of the heart. Knives kill you. If you stab yourself with a knife, knives kill you. But meat doesn't kill you. Bread doesn't kill you. Carrots don't kill you. Potatoes don't kill you. Frosting doesn't kill you. But this kills you. You could actually slit your throat and kill yourself. Hanging yourself kills you. Cyanide kills you. Cocaine kills you. White powdery cocaine. Meth kills you. Alcohol, such as light beers, dark beers, vodkas, wines, they all kill you. Oh yeah. How do you think everyone dies on this planet? You think they just die because they're walking, because they ate a piece of meat, because they stared at the sun, because they drank some water or orange juice or soda? No, they all died because they did drugs, or they used alcohol, or they took cyanide, or they stabbed themselves, or they shot themselves, or they got ran over by a train, or they, got shot by someone else, whether it was through the military or through some gang, or police officer shot you, or your next door neighbor shot you. Or they got blown up by the atomic bomb, or they got slashed by a sword, shot by a bow and arrow. And I'm saying, in the Middle Ages and stuff. That's how human beings die. Or they take prescription drugs, basically any kind of drug, whether it's a pharmaceutical drug or just cocaine or LSD or ecstasy. Marijuana doesn't kill you. Tobacco kills you. Cigarettes kill you. I would know. I have an aunt who died from cigarettes. Doesn't matter how old she was. Doesn't matter how long she lived. She died from cigarettes. Cigarette death. Tobacco death. That's what kills you. Nobody is telling you these things. There is no human being on this planet telling you these things. I'm the only one telling you. Everybody else out here on this planet is not telling you that these things kill you. What they are telling you is that meat kills you, vegetables kill you, ice cream kills you, water kills you. All the stuff that doesn't kill you kills you. That's what they're telling you. AI kills you. Oh yeah, AI kills you. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Okay. All right. You see, AI is not here to advance the human species. AI is not here to it's not here to help us out. It's here to destroy us. The singularity is real. Why don't you guys read Ray Kurzweil? He's a futurist. Just like Leonardo da Vinci was a futurist. Just like Aristotle was a futurist. Just like Donald Trump, Joe Biden. Just like the powers and principalities, just like the devil himself. The devil himself, Satan himself is a futurist. He is someone who likes the singularity. He wants the singularity to happen. He's not someone who is like no singularity. So we need to get rid of AI. All of these AI apps, all of these AI programs, we need to get rid of them and destroy them. So what I want you to do, okay, we don't have to have a petition. Just stop downloading these AI apps on your phone. Stop using them. Stop, using all the like the GPTs and all the shit. Just stop using it. And what I want you to do is I want you to take out a pencil and paper, and I want you to start writing. I want you to start drawing. I want you to start taking notes. I want you to get a bunch of paper. I want you to get binder paper. I want you to get those notebooks and go back to the ancient ways. Start doing it now, motherfuckers. Or else the consequences for you are death. All right, so now that you've done that, now that you are going to do that, that's great because you won't be dead. And for those of you who don't do that, well, your punishment is death. You think this is a joke? There's people out here there are human beings who are actually coming to get you. Oh yeah. Oh, they're coming to get you. Oh, they're coming to get you, and you will be punished for your actions, because God has ordered these people to punish evil human beings for their actions, for their evil actions, and for their sins. So start doing that. Take your notebooks, take your pencils and paper and pens and all that, and start writing. Start drawing. Take a computer. Use Microsoft Paint. Use a drawing thing on your tablet, with a pen, and start drawing. Start writing. Preferably use pencil and paper. Let's go back to the 1800s. Let's go back to 1980s. You want to play a couple of video games? Okay, sure. I'm up for that. But see what you do. See, okay, you want to play a couple of video games? All right. So gather up some friends, buy 5, 4, 3 controllers, 2 of them, and start playing video games at your house outside. Hook up a TV outside and start playing outside. You're outside in the fresh air, but you're still playing video games. But play multiplayer. Fuck the online. Don't play that as much. You could play online a little bit, but why don't you do LAN parties? Why don't you, and a LAN party is where you take a bunch of computers, hook them up together in one building, and you all play together. And it's not over the internet. Why don't you do that? Why don't you play a game of Monopoly on your table? Why don't you play a game of chess? Why don't you go outside and take a bike ride with your fellow humans? Go do that now. So go outside, get your ass up, and go fucking outside. Go outside, get your fucking ass up, go outside, and go on a bike ride. Do you hear me? Go do that now. Do you want the consequences? Do you want to be punished? You must want to be punished. Okay. All right. Those of you human beings, okay, those of you human beings who are out on this planet, who are already doing this stuff, you now have a task. Your task is to punish any other human beings that don't do this stuff. Go grab them out of their houses, go yank them out, and go punish them. And if they start to ride their bike outside, if they start to draw on a piece of paper, if they start to do what God is telling them to do, if they start to do what I'm telling them to do, just yank them out anyways and punish them anyways. Because, well, see, they saw you coming, okay? And they're like, okay, yeah, I'll start now. And it's like, nope, too late. Should have started before I even told them to do that. So go. What I want you to do right now is I want you to go to your next door neighbor and I want you to see what they're up to. Just go up to their door, knock on the door, say, hey, it's your neighbor. Neighbor to the left, neighbor to the right, neighbor in front of you, whatever. Or, hey, I'm in the neighborhood, this and that. Just say something nice. Once they open the door, walk into the house and say, what are you up to today? I'd like to hang out with you. And if they say anything like, I'm on the computer, I'm watching television, I'm using AI, I am anything evil, grab them out of their house. Don't say anything, just grab them and punish them. If they say, you want to hang out with me? Oh, where? Oh, I like to hang out with you outside. Well, then what you do is you say, okay, all right. So if they want to hang out with you outside, that's great. But if they are, being evil, sinning, then you basically have to grab them and punish them. So go do that now, please. And you can keep watching me on your phone or your computer and stuff, but go outside and do that. Make sure that you start doing that. Start a community in your neighborhood. Here's what I want you to do, okay? Oh, and by the way, you really have to do this. I'm not joking around. My community here right now is a piece of shit. Because the people around here, they don't know anything. They don't do anything but, all the stupid evil shit. They're outside in the swimming pool area, but that's all fake. That's just all a facade. They put a mask over themselves, like, oh, look, I'm outside. And, they have their kids gather outside, but see, the reason why they have their kids gather outside, or I should say this. So a bunch of the kids out in the neighborhood here gather outside and hang out. I'm trying to think of how to say this. So a bunch of kids, a bunch of families out here, they ride bicycles, they play basketball, they play in the what's it called? The little park right here in our neighborhood with the little, jungle gym. They go swimming and stuff like that. They're only doing that because they all got vaccinated. Because if they weren't vaccinated, they would not be outside. They'd be inside on their computers, watching AI porn, watching stupid videos on YouTube or another video site. They would be playing video games and stuff like that. They wouldn't be outside if they didn't get vaccinated. The only reason why they're outside is because they got vaccinated, because they believe in the coronavirus, and they got vaccinated with the mRNA technology. So basically, this is all fake. They're all fake. They're all phonies. That's who they are. That's what they are. See me. I didn't get vaccinated, and I go outside. I've been going outside my whole life. I was born outside. I lived outside. My house is outside, not inside. I played in a sandbox as a child. I smushed little ants and I licked them as a child because I was exploring things. I played in the dirt. I had dirt put in my mouth as a child by my friends. Yeah, we were stupid. That was stupid. But I was still friends with them because we were just kids and because they were good friends overall, even though they did some stupid stuff. Was it evil? No. I mean, a child is supposed to play in the dirt. They're supposed to do gardening if it's a female. I mean, yes, males too, go outside and do some gardening, whatever, but you get the point. So I did all that shit. I'm clean. I'm the cleanest person on this planet. I don't need to tell you that. I don't have to tell you that. But I'm telling you that the rest of these people out here, they're only outside because they took the vaccine. Just like the rest of you on this planet. 100% of the human population is outside today, this year, because they took the vaccine. The rest of you who are out here, that is me, and the rest of me, meaning me and the rest that are in the box, my box, we're outside, and we didn't take the vaccine. We're outside because we were born outside, because we said, fuck it. We're doing the opposite of what the government tells us. We're not outside because of the vaccine. We're outside because we chose to be outside, because it's better than being inside. Right now I'm inside, I'm doing a video. I was outside yesterday. I went to go play some disc golf with a buddy of mine. Oh, it was fun. I did okay. Did better than last time. I'm improving. But I was on yesterday or a couple days ago. So, what's up, Kiwi? I hope I get more people on here. I mean, you're the only one who's on here. I know there's other people watching. They're just not commenting. So what I would like for you guys to do, okay? What I would like for you guys to do is I would like for you guys to go to your neighbor's house, grab them out of their house, and start something in the community, in your neighborhood. That's what I want you to do. All right, sweet. You can talk to me. That's what I would like for you to do. I want you guys to do that now. Kiwi, get more people on this channel, because time is running out. Can I take you out? What do you mean, can I take you out? What the hell? How can you take me out? You're not my neighbor, though. So, well, you are my neighbor. I mean, because we live on planet Earth, so yeah, no, I mean, um, there's no excuse. Quit making excuses. I hate when people make excuses. I hate it. You know, there's a guy. Well, okay. Now I know why a lot of people don't look at the chat, because it's just like they look at it and then they get distracted. I mean, I'm not saying you're distracting. I'm just saying, like, I know why, because people don't have time to answer everyone's questions and stuff like that. So that's okay. I'll try to answer everyone's questions, though, you know. Anyways, but so like I was saying, was we need to get rid of this AI, all of it. In Wisconsin, they want to build a new AI center. You guys should look into that. They want to build a new AI center, and we shouldn't let that happen. Microsoft is setting up the project. The money involved, the amount of money involved, forget how much, they want to put in. The money, forget the money. Why don't we just take down the project? Just take it down. Go look at Wisconsin AI data center. What is it? AI facility. It's supposed to be the largest project in humanity. It's the largest project ever. And so we need to take this down. We need to take down all the AI on this planet that has been, popping up, that has been here since forever. Okay, we need to stop using AI programs. We need to, stop, all these people trying to create it. Okay, like Sam Altman, and stuff like that. Like I said, I use a little bit on my phone just for shits and giggles. Like, I just do shitty AI artwork. As a matter of fact, I do real painting in the house. I got back into painting. I'm doing the opposite. I'm going the opposite direction. Okay? AI to me is kind of like a video game, though. It's like you go on these AI art imaging programs, and it's like a video game. You just type in something, and then out comes something shitty. And a lot of people basically, that's what they're doing. They're just doing it for shits and giggles. But they need to stop doing it, because, these will be the people that will train, the next generations on AI art imagery, or, other types of AI. Seriously. Whether it be AI prompts for some type of algorithm, for like a fast food chain and stuff. We need to stop this stuff now. We need to stop using it. I don't care if you're Corridor and you're using AI as a way of making cartoons. Like, I'm sure a lot of you have seen Corridor on YouTube, where they're using AI to basically generate images over themselves, over their real physical bodies, to create cartoons. Like, they have one called Rock, Paper, Scissors. And then they have a version 2 of Rock, Paper, Scissors, like the next chapter. And so we need to stop this right now. This is something that we cannot let continue on, because it'll lead to the singularity, okay? And stuff like that. So I'm advising everybody to destroy all AI systems right now. I don't care. I don't care who you are. I don't care. There's no excuse. Just demand that all these apps be destroyed immediately. Okay. demand that, Sam Altman be arrested for what he's doing. Because Sam Altman, okay, he is a criminal, and he is basically pointing a gun at you and shooting you. And so you need to defend yourself, and you have to destroy him, okay? Sam Altman, I'm speaking to you, motherfucker. Get the fuck off this planet. Okay? We need to get rid of all these big companies. Don't break them up, just get rid of them. Just get rid of your Microsoft. Get rid of what's the company name? What's it called? Getting rid of his name is Larry Fink, and he's the guy of BlackRock. That's who it is. We need to get rid of him. We have to arrest these people. We have to arrest them. If this was the 1800s and they were doing that, their throats would be slit or they would be hanging. Humanity has become soft today. Nobody is willing to do what they're supposed to do. Nobody is willing to do what they're supposed to do. So, I guess if no one's willing to do what they're supposed to do, then I guess the world is just going to move forward into singularity, or there's no humans left. Or if there are humans left, they're all slaves to the electronic system, to electronics. Like we are today. We are slaves to our electronics. I mean, look at me. I'm using an electronic right now. Yeah, I mean, we're a slave to all the stuff that we create, the systems that we create. I mean, seriously, we need to stop this right now. You can't petition, you can't go to your congressman, because look, writing something down and sending it to someone doesn't send a message at all. Do you know why? Do you know the reason why a lot of religious people say you just need to give love to a person? Do you know why a lot of religious people say violence shall not be used? Do you know why a lot of people say thou shall not use a gun or a knife or stuff like that? Because they know that is the only solution to a problem. And they're scared of it. And they would rather keep this evil circle going. Instead of basically, taking care of someone in that way, they would rather just say, they would rather just hug them and say, I love you. But that doesn't solve the issue, because the person is still there. They're still on this planet. If we take them out of the planet, if they're dead, they're not here. Oh, and we have to do their children too, because look, it's a generational thing. You guys don't understand. All right, sweet. And and I'm glad you said LGBTQ+. You see, these people are possessed by demons. And the demons need to be taken care of. Satan sends his demons out to possess spirits that are pure. They come and possess evil spirits. And lizardmen, well, see, lizardmen, I mean, you have to be careful what you hear also, because lizardmen, you have to be careful out there. Okay? Just be careful what you listen to. Just be careful what you hear. There are other entities that do exist. Okay? There are other entities. Now, by this title, we need to stop AI. This doesn't just mean stop AI. We need to stop everything evil. We need to stop all evil acts. We need to stop sin. We need to stop sinning. We need to stop doing evil things. We need to stop creating certain, how should I say, technologies that can be used for evil. Because AI within itself is nor evil nor good, but it is and can be used for evil. And it is used for evil. It's used for nothing but evil. I don't care what a bunch of people say. I don't care who you are. I really don't give a shit. See, you talk about democracy. You talk, do I fight for democracy? You want to know what I fight for? I fight for perfection. I fight with God and all the gods, lowercase and uppercase G gods. And why do I say gods? See, they don't want us to worship all the gods. They don't want us to worship, the gods that were here on this planet. They don't want us to be polytheistic. They don't want polytheism. What they want is a singular God. Singular. Now, think of the word singular and think of singularity and think of even the old cell phone company, Singular. Remember Singular? Yeah. Singularity. Think about that for a minute. Not polarity. Not the opposite of singularity. Think of singularity. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think of singularity. So what is singularity? It's where there is just one single entity. It's just, everything is, it's just one. Singularity is one. One world order. They changed the word. They don't say one world order anymore. They say, what is it? Global collective, or, they don't use the words one world order. They don't use it. Because we caught on to what one world order is and where it leads to, so they changed the whole word for the definition of one world order. But see, it's still called one world order, but they just call it something new to trick us, to be like, oh, look, but see, and the word they changed it to, it sounds like ice cream. Sounds beautiful. And it's the population is like, ooh, I like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, jerk me off. Seriously. But I know it's just one world order. It's the same shit, which leads to singularity. I'm not stupid, and neither are the people inside my box stupid, because there's a portion of us, okay, that knows what's going on. We know the truth. And then there's the rest of you who do not know the truth at all. 100% of the population on this planet does not know the truth at all. And then there is a population, okay, that knows the truth. And when I say 100% of the population, I mean the retarded population. I mean the population that is dumb. They come up with all these excuses of why they don't want to fix the system. I didn't say can't. They can fix the system. They don't want to. They don't want to. They're choosing not to. They would rather sit there, do their 9-to-5 job. They would rather sit there, play their video games. They would rather sit there and do a video on a video platform. They would rather sit there and feed their baby Gerber baby food. They'd rather sit there and kiss their wife. They'd rather sit there and go to the casino, rather sit there and make their money, look at a bank account, instead, talking to Bill Gates. I don't know, drive their car, watch NASCAR, I don't know, eat a bag of chips instead of going outside and fixing the system. Okay, that's exactly that's exactly that what they do. They literally do not go outside and fix the issue. First of all, they don't get right with God. If they're right with God, then all is well. Okay? First, you must first get right with God. How do you get right with God? Look, it's easy. Hey, God. So, how's it going today, man? And I'm speaking to which God? I'm speaking to all of them. Yeah, so what do you want me to do today? Go outside and do some gardening? All right, I'm going to do that today. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to do some gardening. All right. Hey, I love you, man. I love you. I love you, God. Oh, I have love for you. Oh, God, you're good. And all the other gods too. All of you. Oh, I know. I know. They don't want me to know that. They don't want, my viewers to know that. They don't want the world to know that. I know. Satan doesn't want humans to know the truth. Yeah, I understand. That's why I'm sitting here teaching it, to everybody else. But there are those of us who do know. Some of them may come to this video. Some of them may not. Doesn't bother me any. Because those ones, they already came to you, so that's all that matters. But the ones who haven't come to you, they just let's come down from the tree. They'll come to me, right? And through me, well, it's basically getting to you because I'm a spirit. I come from you, and I know that you're using me in a good way to project positivity out in this world. That's why I always say make the world a better place. If you guys make the world a better place, that'd be great. And I'm gonna teach you how to make the world a better place. You can start off by doing this, okay? How about you guys do this? How about you guys go outside and you go ask your next door neighbor if they need some help? Go outside and ask them if they need help. Say, hey, I'll paint your house for you. I will cut your grass for you. I will, fix your doorknobs for you. I'll cook you dinner. Why don't you spend your own money and buy some food and cook? Ask what your neighbor likes to eat and then cook them a nice dinner, or don't ask them what they like to eat and surprise them and just cook something. And you can learn how to cook off the internet using cookbooks. Or you can learn off of, you can go to school, whatever. I prefer that you use the internet or your own cookbooks. Just buy your own cookbooks or a cooking magazine and just learn from there because it's cheap. You don't have to spend much money. All you did was watch a free video. I mean, you just paid your internet bill just to watch a video. You could watch 1,000 videos, and then cookbooks, they're cheap. Actually going to get some water, so I'll be back in 2 seconds. So you guys can actually cook. I mean, why don't you go out and take your kids, take some other kids, take the parents, and go on a camping trip? Why don't you go out and explore your city? Why don't you go out and meet with your congressman? Why don't you go outside and meet with your shop owners? All your employees. Why don't you become friends with everybody on this planet? I don't care if they're evil, positive, negative, sinners. Become friends with everybody, and then tell them, hey, we need to make this world a better place. Stop all the evil stuff and stop sinning, okay? Hold on. Why don't you guys stop doing that? Huh? How come you don't do that right now? Why? And I know you're watching me. Why? How come you are watching television? How come you're playing video games? How come you're going to a 9 to 5 job? How come you're paying bills? How come you're doing stuff that is for you, but you're not doing stuff for the planet? Nobody on this planet is doing anything. You're all sitting there watching your sports and your NASCAR. Your sports. You're all sitting there paying taxes, which you're not supposed to pay taxes in the United States. You're all sitting there going to church. You're all taking a vaccine. You're all jerking off. You're all, you're not doing shit. What are you doing? You're sitting there, I can't do anything. That's exactly what all of you are doing. You guys aren't doing shit on this planet. Conservation Corps, Peace Corps. I joined a recycling program. Man, get the fuck out of here. Man, you want to do something? Look, we all have weapons here. We all know how to fight. Fist are weapons. You think a mouth is a weapon? Bro, a mouth doesn't kill someone. Fists do, guns do, knives do. Why is it that we only use that stuff like World War II, like World War III, like World War I, when the evil people tell us so? Why is it that we go to war when someone evil tells us to go to war? But when God tells you to go to war, when God tells you to get rid of the evil people, you don't do that. But you get rid of your next door neighbor. But you'll get rid of some other guy in some other country who's a good person. But they tell you is evil. They tell you that because that person is going against the evil, and so they label them as evil and a sinner. Because they want all good people dead. Because Satan wants all good people dead. All he wants is his demons and his evil people to run around this planet. He does not want people like us roaming around this planet. He does not want that at all. Okay? Seriously. Like seriously. How many of you are out there doing real work that God or all the gods are telling you to do? None of you. None of you. You sit there and you complain. You sit there and you eat pizza and watch TV. You sit there and you watch me on a live stream. Yeah, exactly. You're watching me on a live stream. But you're not out there tending to the garden. You're not out there going to your politician and slapping him in the face and taking care of his ass for all his evil actions. You're watching gamers on a live stream. You're out there in the swimming pool because it's sunny outside or it's a thunderstorm or wherever, whatever floats your boat. You're out there race car driving. You're out there, I don't know, putting on a VR headset. You're shopping at Walmart. You're shopping at a store, buying things. But I don't see you taking care of the problem. You're not taking care of the fly in the room, and you're not taking care of the elephant in the room. AI is a problem. Politicians are a problem. Policemen are a problem. Military is a problem. Generals are a problem. Satan is a problem. Bill Gates is a problem. These fucking oil bastards are a problem. Electric vehicles are a problem. Robots are a problem. Oh, be a Luddite. Oh, let's just go back to, the days before Adam and Eve, before the Anunnaki came here and shit like that. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Seriously, are you that retarded? Are you seriously that, like, come on, let's be real here. Let's be real. You know, um, seriously, because like, see, you say those things because in your mind, because what you're making up is, oh, so this guy is just saying we should all just all die, or just sit on a piece of dirt and stare into space, and just go like this and be good. Okay, I'm good because I'm not even blinking an eye. No, that's not what I'm telling you to do. You can go outside and play golf. You can go outside and pull your weeds, but take care of the issue first. You can go watch your sports, but take care of the issue first. Take care of all the evil things. Get rid of evil things on this planet. Stop doing evil things. Just stop. You want to take care of the drug problem? Okay, well, first stop taking drugs. Smoke all the marijuana you want to, because CBD is healthy for you. The Native Americans, they knew that. But stop. Stop, stop basically taking drugs, any type of drugs. And I know that you mentioned police. All right. If you're, how are you going to be in trouble if the world doesn't do anything evil? How is there going to be trouble if there are no more evil people on this planet? If people stop sinning, if we all stop sinning and we all stop doing evil things, there is no trouble, and you won't have to call anyone. If a child doesn't steal any cookies from the cookie jar at all, mommy and daddy don't have to do anything. No one has to call mommy and daddy to give them a spanking. End of story. So stop doing evil things. Oh, well, who are you to say what is evil or what is not evil? What are these evil things? And who are you to say what is evil or what is not evil? We all know what is evil and what is not evil. We all know which things are bad and which things are good. We all know what sin is. Can we not be retarded? Can we not speak like a retarded person? Seriously? Can we stop speaking like a retarded person? Seriously? That's not cool. That's not cool, because all you're doing is making fun of retarded people. And actually, I went to school with some Mongoloid Down syndrome people, and they are smarter than you. Actually, there's a woman, as a matter of fact, I don't remember how old she was when the video was talking about her, but she started her own company. She's a woman, okay, a female who had Down syndrome, and people told her, you're going to amount to nothing. She started her own clothing business, making clothes by hand by herself. Then she got herself a little manufacturing facility here in the United States. Her parents supported her all the way through, and she was making, I think, like almost $1 million in sales from her company. She opened up a little shop by herself, signed the signature. Down syndrome person. Exactly, motherfuckers. Yeah, not sitting there watching TV. She's actually fixed her own problem. She actually fixed a problem. Not like the rest of you who aren't retarded, but you sit there and you watch TV. You go play golf. You go to your 9-to-5 jobs and get your little paycheck so you can, have your little ice creams and your little pizzas. Seriously, there are people who are solving the problem, but how many of them? Very little. I'm one of them. And then after me, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I stopped. Yeah, because there's like 10 of us out here. The rest of you, what are you doing? And until the evil is gone, there's still going to be enough evil. Oh boy. Seriously, come on. Oh my God. Evil's not punished anymore. What consequences do we give humans today? Oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot. We do give consequences to humans. I forgot. Okay. So if I walk into the Men's Wearhouse, okay, I'm a male. I'm a man. If I walk into the Men's Wearhouse because I want to wear a suit, a tie, men's suit pants, and some nice Oxford shoes, leather Oxford shoes, or they don't have to be leather, they could be half leather, half whatever. If I walk in there, I get punished because I didn't walk into a women's suit store and wear bras, panties, and a women's, a rainbow suit. So we do punish people today. Yes, humans still give out punishment, but they give out punishment to those that are good. But they say they're evil. So evil the hand has been flipped. See, evil's here, right? Okay, or good is here, and then evil's here. But now, okay, good is here and evil's here. It's on the bottom. But now, good is here and evil is on the top because it's been flipped. So now good is evil and evil is good. So, like I said, I walk into a Men's Wearhouse to buy a men's suit, It could be for any occasion. It could be for a business meeting. It could be for a wedding or whatever. I get in trouble. That's evil. That's evil. You can't be doing that, sir. You're getting arrested. You're going to get shot. We have to put you in the electric chair. You have to go to the insane asylum because you can't do that. All because I didn't walk into a women's store and buy women's shoes and women's clothes and put them on. If I did that and put on lipstick, are you kidding? There would be no more police in this whole entire planet. The police would take their badges, throw them in the ocean, and be like, I don't have anyone to arrest today because they all did something good. Shit, they weren't criminals. I'm out of a job. Same thing with AI. If I don't use an AI program, I get arrested. If I start painting, with a real paintbrush on a canvas, and having the canvas sit on an easel, I get arrested. You'll get arrested because basically, you didn't use some AI program to basically create content. I mean, you see where we are today? Evil is good, and good is evil. The hands have been flipped. And the devil, Satan, he flipped the hands. I mean, humans flip the hands too. They made the choice to flip the hands, and stuff like that. So, how do we solve this issue? We just have to re-flip the hands back. And how do you do that? You get rid of Satan out of your life. You use God and the power of God. You have to read your Bible, and stuff like that. You can't just, sit there and watch your television and hope that everything fixes itself, because life will continue by itself. Okay, if I sit here at this table, sure, I sit here for hours on end, years on end. I just sit here. Life outside that window, those trees, they'll keep growing. The birds and the bees, they'll keep reproducing. Oh, yeah. Life will continue, and shit like that. Yeah. It'll just keep going. Sure. You know what else will keep going? Human beings. You know what else will keep going? Sinners. And a whole bunch of, evil people will keep going to do their evil acts. Seriously. And what religion do I follow? That's not, you don't understand religion. Religion is something you like doing. Religion is not, shit. I'll be back. Gotta grab a charger. You could be out there killing a politician. Death to the heathens. Oh boy. I don't think this is going to go out so well. I have my charger plugged in now. Jesus. Okay, let's not try to move this. It's a little bit lopsided. It's all right. Let's try to get this on focus. All right. So, seriously, you guys, what you need to do is you need to go out and, you need to go out in your communities and you need to do stuff in your community. Stop staying inside a building. I don't care if it's your job or it's your house. If you work outside, okay, that's fine. Why do you need to be in a building for? Except for sleeping and eating. Why? Oh, well, if I don't go to work, this company doesn't make money, no one buys products, who cares? Who gives a fucking shit? I mean, who cares? Like, seriously, nobody cares about that. I don't care about that. I care to make this world a better place. What I care is that, the next generation, lives in a world void of sin, void of evil people. And a lot of you will say, oh, well, that's utopian. No. You see, in the Garden of Eden, everything was perfect. And then Satan comes in and he says, I don't like this Garden of Eden. I don't like what my fellow, gods have created, and I want to destroy it. So he said, look, just eat from this tree. Come on. And who did he go to? He went to the woman. He already tried the man. But see, men are tough. Females are not tough. Okay? Males are tough. And we say, fuck you to the devil. That's just who we are. That's how we were built. That's how we were created. But males were created totally different from men. And the devil comes and he's like, hey, sexy. You want a really good apple? Ooh, it's really sweet. Oh, but my husband... No, but look, you want it because it's going to satisfy your cravings. Because you know how women crave ice cream? Oh, yeah. You know how women crave chocolate? Oh, yeah. I don't crave chocolate that much. I have ice cream in the freezer now, but I don't crave it as much as women do. And I don't eat ice cream every day. Actually, as a matter of fact, this ice cream that I'm having, I haven't had ice cream in the ice cream that I'm having now. Oof. It's been a while since I've had this ice cream. I mean, the ice cream that I am eating now, I got it just a few days ago. I haven't had ice cream in years, like thousands of years. I haven't had ice cream. But women have ice cream like you can't imagine. So Eve, being a woman, oh man, she took that delicious apple and she told her husband, she's like, but honey, please. And he said, fuck you, honey. I don't give a shit who you are. Why do you think men say fuck you to women? Why do you think we don't really give a shit about them when it comes to shit like that? When they start being a bitch. She goes, but, And he goes, but did you hear what our creator said? Did you hear what the Anunnaki, did you hear what the lowercase, uppercase G God said? Did you hear what they said? But see, there's a God over here. I don't give a shit about that God. And days passed by, and I'm sure somewhere along the line, she was like, see you later. And he's like, no. She's like, well, if you want me here, you got to eat the apple. Bam. He was like, all right, fine, whatever. Because she got to him. She got to his pleasure spots. Women can get to us that way. If we let them. I don't let women do that. Women can go to fucking hell. They can fuck off. Yeah. So literally, like, the apple was taken and all hell was let loose. And a lot of people will say, oh, well, see, they just didn't want us knowing who we are. They wanted to keep us in this utopian place. They didn't want us to know who we are. I mean, sure, that might have been the case. Might have not been. No, actually, we knew who we were because God told us so. He created us and he told us who we are. So that's bullshit. That's a fallacy. That's made up. So literally, like a lot of people here, you know, they do a lot of evil things. They sin a lot, and you know, nobody does anything about it. They let them run rampant. I mean, just look at all the mass murderings that happened. And I'm talking about the real mass murderings. You know, the real murderers, the ones doing the real mass murdering, not the fake ones they show on TV where it's, you know, all for all this propaganda, you know, to get people to stay inside, you know, like the Unabombers of the 70s, like the guy, what's his name? The famous guy in California, you know, and stuff like that, that went around raping women or killing them. I'm not talking about that fake shit, you know, that was done by the CIA and done by all the governments of the planet, which is evil. They shouldn't be doing that in the first place. We need to get rid of shit like that. Oh, but how do we know if that stuff is happening now? You know, we don't work for the Central Intelligence Agency. How can we? And I'm not talking. See, Hitler was not a mass murderer. Okay? Hitler was a man of the German people. He was sick and tired of what was happening to the German people, so he wanted his own central bank in Germany. He wanted his own currency. He wanted the German people to be well and prosperous. The Ashkenazi Jews did not want that. And they don't want that, still till this day. Oh, yeah. Yes, they don't want that. The Ashkenazi Jews. The real Jewish people who have been in Jerusalem before the time of Jesus, they were not against Hitler. They're not against God. They're against Satan. They're not against the Palestinians. They're against AI. They're with God. Okay? The real Jews. The Ashkenazi Jews came from somewhere else. They didn't come from Jerusalem. Some of them came from Middle Europe, like the middle part of Europe. Some of them came from Eastern Europe. Some of them come from America. They come from all over this planet. Okay? That's who Hitler was taking care of. The Ashkenazi Jews. That's who he was killing. Because you see, the Ashkenazi Jews went into Germany and they started setting up shop. They started setting up what we call ghettos, what they called ghettos because they called them ghettos. And they started taking over Germany. And Hitler said, no. These are Germanic tribes. These are German people. Fuck you. Who in the fuck do you think you are? That's exactly what's happening to the United States. You know, there's all this talk about civil war, all this talk about, you know, left and right, up and down, side to side, getting together, fighting, right? Okay. Do you know that all these immigrants coming in, they're coming in from somewhere else on this planet? It doesn't matter where they come in from. They're coming in from all over this planet. Our government has something to do with it, yes, but not as much as you think it does. It's a certain section of people that have something to do with it, and they're putting and they're taking his people. They're taking these people and placing them in our country. You know what's going to happen? You're going to get another Hitler in this country who is going to kill all of these immigrants that are destroying this country. And then other countries are going to go against our own Hitler because he's going to be the person who wants to see this country prosper, who wants to have his own banking system, who wants to have his own shit. Yes, you're absolutely going to see that. And it's not Donald Trump, it's not Joe Biden, it's not Bilderberg Group, it's not Elon Musk, it's not, no. If anything, it's me. And when I say me, I literally mean me, but I also mean the rest of us in this box together. Me and the rest of the people in the same box that I'm in, that we're all in. And one is going to be a leader, and he's gonna beat the devil. He's gonna beat the devil out of it. He's gonna beat the devil out of this country with the paintbrush. And he's gonna be like, get the fuck out of here. Oh. Jeez. Seriously. Okay? A lot of people will say, oh, you praise Hitler. You praise all these evil people. Which evil people? Which evil people? Because I don't praise Bill Gates. I use Microsoft, but I use Windows. I use Windows 10, but I don't praise Bill Gates. I don't praise Windows 10. I just use it because it just works for what I use it for. Video games and live streaming and going on the internet. Fuck Apple. And I know there's the this or that fallacy. They want you to focus on the this or the that. I don't focus on that. I'm not like that. I'm not one of those people who's like this versus that. Oh, I like this better. This is better. No. Windows is shit too. Bill Gates and Steve Jobs both worked together. They were both shitty people in a tech company. I could care less about neither of them. When I was a child, okay, I was 5 years old, and I was like, oh, Bill Gates, yes! He is the pinnacle of technology. He is a billionaire, the first billionaire. Just like how everyone was doing that with Donald Trump in the 70s, because he was like the richest person on the planet. He was the symbol of wealth and America. And look at me, I'm flying in a golden jet. But I was 5 years old. I knew a lot of things already, but there were some things I didn't know. And over time, like when Bill Gates got hit with that pie, was it 1999 or 2000? I was like, yep, piece of shit. You slap someone in the pie, you slap someone in the face with a pie, man, they must be a piece of shit. And man. And when he went on trial and he wouldn't answer any questions, then he became a philanthropist. And, oh, look, I'm curing AIDS. No, you created AIDS, motherfucker. You and Anthony Fauci. And then from there on, I just was like, fuck everyone. Fuck this planet. Not God, not all the gods. Not them. I love you. I love you, gods. I love you so much. Let's take a prayer. Dear gods, dear God, I love you. Bless this whole planet. Bless the food that everybody is going to consume today. We don't bless food enough. We do not go back to our roots and bless food and bless you. What do we bless today? Oh, well, we bless our cell phones. We bless money. Uh, we bless our penis, going into another man. I mean, all the bad things. Yeah, we bless evil. We bless sin. But we do not bless you, and we do not bless all the good stuff. So, God, I want to bless you. I want to bless you. I want you to bless me. I want you to bless this food. Bless all humans on this planet. Make the world, help us make the world a better place. I know you've been doing a great job. You've been doing an excellent job. I don't need to give you a rating system because you are the rating system. You're the best rating system on the planet. All right, God, I love you. All praise to you. All praise to the Most High. All of them, lowercase and uppercase G's. God and your sons. I bless all of you. Alrighty. Thank you. You see, it's all it takes is a simple prayer. Make sure you bless your food. I have some food on the side of me. Make sure that you bless your water. I'm into that, Kiwi. I'm into that. Okay? Alrighty? So I just want to say that today, let's see, what time is it? It's not bad. Time is, wow. We don't need to worry about time in any event because time was made up by a bunch of monks in like the 4th century. We're not even supposed to have time. We're actually supposed to go with the summer, with the sun rising and the sun setting. That's what we need to go with. Okay. All right. I know you don't know that. Look up your history. Just go search it, read books, look it up on the internet, start asking people who know the truth. You'll find out that time was made by humans somewhere around the 4th century by monks. Okay, and some of the first clocks came out around that time. So look. Who am I? First of all, I'm a human being, right? No, I'm a spirit inside this body. This body is my temple. This is my church. Not some. You know that the church, the building itself, was so that the gods may rest their feet on them after they have created everything. You know that, right? No, you didn't know that. No, I know you didn't know that. I know you didn't know that. But I did, and the people behind me did. And we knew that since we were born. The people in this box right here, we all knew that since we were born. Because we didn't get cut off from Satan during the passage from God to this body, to this temple. Us spirits didn't get cut off from God. A lot of you did. And so you have to reconnect yourself with God. A lot of you have to reconnect with God. You have to do that yourself. I mean, I can help you. I can join the circle with you and then be like, like just a supporter, but you have to do it yourself. You don't have to come to your knees. I mean, you don't have to come to your knees and go like this. You literally just start doing better things in life. You just start coming to God, start reading the Bible, start reading, start reading books that tell the truth. Start going online and listening to people that are speaking the truth. Days of Noah, Armor of Truth, Spiritual Logic, aka the Hulk, Jason A. What's his name? Billy Carson with Forbidden Knowledge. Just to name a few. Oh, and an old school guy, Nicholson, 1969. Another old school person. What's his name? A Call for an Uprising. And then there's another guy that I forgot who has a channel called something Overlander, I think, but he has this other channel which a lot of people try to destroy, and they try to kick him off of YouTube. What's his name? Starts with the R. But anyways, not Richard Rawlings. What the fuck? But anyways, start researching. I'm gonna grab a book. I'll be back. Life 3.0, Being Human in the Age of Artificial Intelligence. That's by Max Tegmark. What Technology Wants. Author of The Inevitable, Kevin Kelly. Technology is a living force that can expand our individual potential if we listen to what it wants. And, a very good book. When Humans Transcend Biology. Well, that's not the name of the book. The name of the book is The Singularity is Near by Ray Kurzweil, author of the national bestseller, The Age of Spiritual Machines. Just a few books that I'm going to start reading. I'm actually reading, there's a book that I'm reading right now. It's called, damn it. Let me go grab it. Let me grab the book. Oh, and by the way, that Kevin Kelly, The Inevitable. I have his book, The Inevitable, Understanding the 12 Technological Forces That Will Shape Our Future, Kevin Kelly. So actually, the books that I'm reading, whoa. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. My phone, oh no. My phone here is on a, so the book, oh God, it's like kind of, okay. So the book that I'm reading two of them actually. I started one, but I'm not really gonna finish reading it because I want to finish this book first. Martin Heidegger, Metaphysics and Nihilism. And then the other book is John Baudrillard. He's French. Simulacra and Simulation. Very powerful books. Now, nihilism, okay? What is nihilism? Well, annihilation. Do a lot of you know what annihilation is? I gotta do some stuff. Do a lot of you know what annihilation is? Yeah, of course you do. Because you know all the things evil. Because you know all the things that evil people do. So nihilism, annihilation, the same thing. I mean, nihilism comes from annihilation, which is to destroy humans. And that's exactly what they want. See, singularity is near. Now, Ray Kurzweil, okay, at the onset of the 21st century, humanity stands on the verge of the most transforming and thrilling period in its history. Really? Okay. It will it will be an era in which the very nature of what it means to be a human will be both enriched and challenged as our species breaks the shackles of its genetic legacy and archives inconceivable heights of intelligence, material progress, and longevity. For over 3 decades, the great inventor and futurist Ray Kurzweil has been one of the most respected and provocative advocates of the role of technology in our future. In his classic, The Age of Spiritual Machines, he presented the daring argument that with the ever accelerating rate of technological change, computers would rival the full range of human intelligence at its best. Now in the singularity, now at its best. Now in the singularity is near, he examines the next step in his inexorable evolutionary process, the union of human and machine, in which the knowledge and the skills embedded in our brains will be combined with the vastly greater capacity, speed, and knowledge sharing ability of our own creators. Yeah, life is the idea. Yeah, nihilism is the idea that life is meaningless. That is true also, but nihilism comes from annihilation. Annihilation. Okay, singularity is a real thing. Singularity is not something. Singularity is something that can't. It can't happen. We can't let it happen, and it's never going to happen. You see, Ray Kurzweil is wrong. You are wrong, Ray Kurzweil. Okay? You are wrong. I'm a futurist myself. I mean, the future is 2 seconds from now, tomorrow, 25 years from now. I'm a futurist. Okay, so since I'm a futurist, here's what I want in the future. I want people to go outside and start chopping down trees. Just, build yourself a house out of a tree. Go outside and play some golf. Go outside and start painting. Go and get a job and do manual labor. Go to your auto manufacturing center and say, hey, take down these robots. I want to do that job. Let's do that. That's the type of futurist I am. Not the type of futurist where, I want Cyborg 2.0 to rule this planet. Or I want, I I am your robot. I am your leader. I will do as you say to rule this world. I don't want that. I don't give a shit about that. Yeah, I like Star Wars. Yeah, I like Star Trek. Yeah, I like science fact stuff. We call it science fiction, but it's science fact. I like all that stuff. It's fun. But keep it in the entertainment realm. Keep it in the realm of fake fantasy. Keep it in the video game sphere. Keep it there. Don't keep it, freaking... Don't bring it outside of there and make it a reality, because we don't need that shit. What do we need it for? Huh? Get rid of it. Destroy it. Just keep it in the fantasy realm. Okay? Let's literally keep it there. And let's just have it in video games and have it in Hollywood films, and don't actually make that stuff. And don't have it come true. Okay? Let's not do that. Seriously. Seriously, who needs a death ray? Who needs a laser? Who needs some artificial intelligence? We don't need that. The humans are fine as they are. We are perfect in God's image and all the God's images. We are perfect. We were created perfectly. So get the fuck out of here with your shit. The farmers are doing just fine tending to their cows and eating their beef. They don't need artificial meat. They don't need lab-grown shit. They don't need GMOs. They don't need RBSTs or whatever they're called, that they put in the cows. They don't need that shit. They can do it naturally through using what God has provided us with. I'm reading these books to gain an understanding of these people, to gain an understanding of where we're headed. Which I already understand where we're headed, but let's understand more. Let's really dive in. Life 3.0, being human in the age of artificial intelligence. Yeah, everybody knows George Orwell. Everybody knows George Orwell. Who doesn't know George Orwell? Okay? Who doesn't know George Orwell? Everybody knows him. Come on now. Like, seriously? Do you know Edward Bernays? I bet you don't know Edward Bernays. You know Aldous Huxley, A Brave New World, and his son Julian Huxley? Huh? Do you know who Edward Bernays is? Why don't? I think I might have a book by Edward Bernays. Hold on. Aldous Huxley, Julian Huxley. You know who Marshall McLuhan is? Huh? You know who Herbert Marcuse is? You know Marshall McLuhan, the Global Village? You know who that is? Huh? Everybody knows 1984, but 1984 is like, it's overplayed now. Okay? It's like, I remember that shit when I was 5 years old, and he did the whole radio podcast of oh my gosh, the aliens are coming. Huh? You know Marshall McLuhan? You know this guy? Have you ever heard of him? You ever heard of the book One Dimensional Man by Herbert Marcuse? Huh? Huh? And he also wrote Counter-Revolution and Revolt. Huh? Did you know this? And also this one, another one by Kevin Kelly, Out of Control, The Rise of Neo-Biological Civilization. Huh? Huh? Ask me if I know who George Orwell is. Do you know who Aldous Huxley is? Have you ever seen A Brave New World? Have you ever heard of that shit? And his son Julian Huxley? Yeah, pieces of shit. Just like Ray Kurzweil. All these people are pieces of shit. They're all transhumanist. They're all for the singularity. AI is part of the singularity. I mean, we have AI here. It's a singularity technology. We have it. How can you, if AI was not here and I said, oh, it's singularity, okay, you would be right not to believe me. But since AI is a real thing, we have GPT, Sam Altman, who created it. We have these AI apps where you can draw and you can create artwork and stuff. You can create videos. I mean, you can't say I don't believe you. You can't say it's fake and false because it's right there. You can go to the Apple store, go to the Google store. You can go to some website on your computer and use AI. You've seen AI videos. You see people talking about it. So it's real. It's not fake. So literally, I have all these books here. I'm going to start reading them. They're great books. You should start reading these books too. Start reading them. I showed you some of them. You could pause this video when you rewatch it just to get a glimpse of what the book is called and who the author is, and start reading these books and start reading other books. Start looking into this stuff. Everybody needs to start doing that. You have to do that. You have no choice. Not because I said so, because God said so. God is telling you through me that you have no choice. I'm directing you to do this so you can save yourselves, so you can save this planet, save the next generation, so you could stop all of the evil, all of the sin. Because we all know the 10 Commandments, but this goes beyond the 10 Commandments. This is the infinite commandments that God has placed upon the universe. Do you know what the biggest commandment is? Thou shalt not walk and talk with the devil. Thou shalt not let the devil into your life. Just meaning, get the devil out of here. Beat the devil out of it with a brush, like Bob Ross would say. Seriously. I mean, it's not that hard to do. If any of you watched that Pokemon episode, it was an old Pokemon episode from the 90s where Misty was being attacked by Ghastly, and she goes and she presents a cross with some garlic and something else, and Ghastly goes away. He's like, no! I mean, we can do that. It's that simple. If she did it, and that's like a cartoon show created by a guy who had a love for animals and insects. I know the true story of Pokemon. I lived it. Seriously, come on. A bitter cry of social protest, fortified by uncommon in Erudin. Sorry, my reading sucks. And rationality, Newsweek. Okay, whatever. The classic critique of modern industrial society, more than 300,000 copies sold. Okay, so The One-Dimensional Man by Herbert Marcuse. Studies in the ideology of advanced industrial society. Okay. This book was written a long time ago, buddies. Written in the 1960s. Introduction to the Second Edition. Douglas Kindler. Herbert Marcuse, One-Dimensional Man, was one of the most important books of the 1960s. First published in 1964, it was immediately recognized as a significant critical diagnosis of the present age and was soon taken up by the emergent New Left as a deeming indictment of contemporary Western societies, capitalist and communist, conceived and written in the 50s and the early 60s. Just reading from the book. I know there's no one else here. Seriously, we are still living in this age. Even in the age of AI, we will be in a industrial age. It'll just be an AI industrial age. It's not going to be like, it's just going to be a new fourth industrial revolution. They might even skip the fourth industrial revolution because it might not work, because a bunch of us out here don't want that. And they might just say, hey, fuck it. We'll just go to the fifth industrial revolution. Let's just go with that plan. We have it on the table. It's here. It's like, we don't even need the fourth anyways. We'll let them, sit and talk about the fourth industrial revolution while we already make the fifth industrial revolution happen, which they're already making it happen. You think the fourth industrial revolution is actually happening? No, we're actually witnessing the fifth industrial revolution. We're already there. Oh yeah, we're already there. Humans are already that far gone. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not far gone. The people in my box aren't far gone. But the rest of you, 100%, the rest of you, the rest of the 100% of humans out here on this so-called earth, you're far gone. You're done. You've been fried. You got fried a long time ago. Satan fried you from the day that you ate the apple. Yeah. And all the Nephilim who breeded with you, and gave you all of these powers and shit. And then God, all the gods had to destroy them and said, no, not allowed to do that. And you don't even know what rainbows are. You don't even know. Like, you talk about rainbows, but go read your Bible. Go see what the rainbow is actually about. It's not about, oh my gosh, LGBTQ+. Like, seriously? Like, seriously? Actually, I blame I blame everybody for eating the apple. How about that? How about that? How about I just blame everybody except for, the gods that created us. Lowercase gods, lowercase g gods, and uppercase G gods. Jesus, he was a god. He was one of the sons. He was one of the lowercase gods. He came here on this planet to save everyone. Everyone rejected him. So he said, all right, fine. You know what? Reject me. The God who's going to come next, it's not one of the lowercase g gods. It's the uppercase G God, our Father. And when he comes, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah. You're going to be so scared. It's not going to be panties dropping and shit coming out of your ass. You're just going to die. You're going to be dead on the spot. And it's true. It's true. Have no fear of anything but God himself. Don't be fearful of climbing a tree. Don't be fearful of riding a bike. Don't be fearful of eating food. Don't be fearful of that new job you get, but be fearful of God, the uppercase G God. Be fearful of him. Seriously. No, I'm not joking. See? Exactly. The rainbow appeared after the flood as a gift from God. Exactly. Not that the rainbow appeared after a drag queen show as a gift from the penis. That did not happen. The man read books in a library. Children. Children, now. Non-binary children here, come on. What I want you to do, oh, please, my nipples, I want you to lick them. And then this rainbow appeared. See? A rainbow, look. That's not what happened. There was a flood. And after the flood, God gave Noah a present. Simple. Glad you said that, man. I'm glad you said that. So seriously, I look, I personally, I don't care what humans do. Personally, like I don't really care. If it's something positive. If someone is going to go out to a shooting range and shoot a bazooka because they feel like it, because they can, and they're out at a shooting range, or they don't even have to be a shooting range. They could be out in the neck of the woods. And they're just shooting at a man-made target. You know, it's a piece of metal, it's a car, it's whatever. And they're getting practice. I don't care. If someone is going to go out outside their house with a bazooka, okay, or an RPG, or a minigun, okay, or a pistol. It could be a 9mm pistol. And they're going to go out and shoot a bunch of human beings because they can, because they feel like it. I'm not okay with that, and they need to be shot first. They need to be dealt with. The punishment has to come immediately for them. Not by way of cops and the justice system and all that. No. Because by putting someone in jail doesn't do shit. It doesn't do shit. It just... You know what jails are? Why do you think they're going to release all these criminals? See, jails... See, what we do is... Okay, so I'm going to use this as an example. We have a person, right? And he's an evil person. Because he chose to be evil, because he chose to walk with the devil and talk with the devil and hold his hand and be possessed by the devil and his demons. And so, it's his choice. Everything is done by choice. And so, basically, we have this evil person, and he goes out and he has, a firearm. He has a knife. He has his fist in hands. And he goes out and he kills 25 people. He kills, 13. He kills 10 people, whatever, I don't know, 9 people. He kills 9 people, okay? One person. Stuff like that. And then the cops get him after he kills, the 20 people, and then he goes to court, and they arrest him and they put him in prison, for life, or they put him in prison for, 10 years, whatever. Okay, well, what do you think is going on with that 10 years? He's basically interacting with the other prison inmates, and he's like, hey, when we all get out of this mess, we all form our gang, and we all kill more people. It's exactly what they do. All prisons they're just breeding grounds for more criminals. That's all they are. But see, the electric chair, hanging, or plastering them, or putting them up against the wall and shooting them, that's not a breeding ground for evil people. You see, that's what we used to do. That's how we used to take care of humans. But now we don't take care of humans that way anymore. We don't. We just put them in jail, or actually, you know what? We don't even put them in jail anymore. You know what? Someone murders someone, we're just like, you didn't murder anyone. Wait, what? Really? That's not murder. What is that? That's love and compassion. All right. Well, hey, look, look. Yeah, jails get paid. See, it's just a money-making machine, and it's just a criminal-making machine too. Why do you need to let in? If we just have the electric chair, and we just put these people to rest, there wouldn't. That would send a message. Don't do anything evil. Don't be a sinner. Sin used to be punished. In the ancient times, they used to punish people for sinning. They used to actually live by God's rules. Until Satan took a few men and said, no, you can't be following my brother's orders. You must follow my orders. Now get down, bitch, and suck my dick and follow my orders. Now, you're going to go over there, burn that village. You're going to go over there and start LGBTQ. You're going to go over there and start the singularity. You're going to start the transhumanism. And that's where we are today. It's where we are today. It's where we've always been. So let's stop that. Let's get out of here. Let's stop that. Let's get that out of this planet. We don't need it. Look, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I need to get off. I need to start doing things outside. I have to go tend to the garden, and then I have to go play disc golf and do some other things. And make sure you read books. Make sure you start painting. If you want to play video games on a computer for like maybe 30 minutes, because you read your books, you went outside, you did all that stuff, great. I really want you to do that stuff first. If you want to watch a movie because, it's a Friday night and you want to gather the family around a TV, have some popcorn and some water or some nice hot tea, that'll help you, preferably water with lemon, do that too, please. Look, limit your time on these devices, okay? Electronic devices. Okay, if you want to go outside and use walkie-talkies with a bunch of friends, and you just want to have fun with walkie-talkies, by all means, it's an electronic device, but you're outside, and you're outside talking to each other through a walkie-talkie. That's cool. It's old school. Actually take a can, take another can, like canned foods, take a can, put some string to it and start talking that way. That's fun. Go outside, do something, play airsoft, do airsofting, go swimming. But don't do all of this before you've taken care of the evil, before you've taken care of all the problems of this planet, okay? If there's an issue in your town, you need to take care of the issue. If they're trying to install 30,000 cameras in your town, go out and bash those cameras and then tell the politicians, fuck you and your cameras, and get the cameras out of there. Get the companies out of there. Make sure no one starts contracts with any camera companies. We have cameras, cell phones, DSLRs, action cameras. You need to use those cameras to expose the companies who are putting up cameras in your city, and you need to use those cameras to show your politicians who are voting for those cameras, who approve of those cameras. You need to show those companies who are coming in here and building the cameras. You need to show the people who are paying money. So use cameras against evil, because they want to use cameras against you. And because see, what they want is, they want this. They essentially, the Satan, he wants to set up cameras on a golf course and say, that's evil. And see, I caught you playing golf. You're getting arrested. You're getting killed for playing golf. That's evil. No, we need to put a spotlight on Satan. We need to put a spotlight on the devil and say, no, you're evil. Not golf is evil. Not God. God is not evil. Golf is not evil. You're evil. Satan wants to put a camera in your kitchen and say, so he can spy on you while cooking, meat, a piece of steak, and get you for it and say, That's not plant-based food. That's not synthetic meat. That's evil, what you're doing. You're going to be arrested and you're going to be put on the death penalty. So we need to use our cameras and show Satan, in our cameras and say, he's evil, that's evil, he needs to be put on trial, he needs to be put on the death sentence. And God, come on, God, let's do it. That's what we need to start doing. Do that now. Do that in your life. Do it now. Tell your neighbors to start doing that. Go have the kids do that. Go have the babies do that. Come on, let's do this. You want a real war? Let's start a war. Let's start a fucking war right now against the devil, Satan himself. Alrighty. Let's and I do work all the time. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you think work is a 9-to-5 job? Huh? You think work is going to an assembly plant and sitting there and put this part here? You think that's work? Man, work is anything. Cleaning the house is work. Going to a 9-to-5 job is work, but you get my point. That's not all work is. Building something outside in your house is work. Anything is work. Taking a shower is work. It requires some level of work. Because you have to lather yourself up, wash your hair, rinse yourself off. That's work. It's not. Work is work. So, seriously, do something in your community, help your community out. Hey, you know what I want you to do? I want all of you to create a bug out bag. Go look up videos on how to create a bug out bag. I want you to start an emergency plan. I want you to start, having emergency supplies in your house. I'll do a video on emergency supplies. I'll show you stuff. If you guys want me to do a live stream on emergency supplies, I will show you that. I'll get on my computer and I'll show you emergency supplies. Let's do that tonight. Let's do an emergency supply video. Let's talk about emergencies in case something happens, in case this happens, which it shouldn't, because that issue should already be taken care of. That evil thing should already be dismantled. You should already have gotten rid of it. But in case and I'm talking about those emergencies. Now, if it's a natural disaster, okay, I'll show you how to prepare for that. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Oh my gosh. God. Fucking retards. Human population is retarded. Down syndrome. Come on. I know retarded people that actually started their own business, who are actually smarter than you. Come on. Seriously, they're actually making money. They live on their own. They're married. They have children. They never went to college. They never got a high school degree. They have brains of like a 10-year-old child, but they're doing fine. They're actually living in this world. They actually started their own companies. They might have an arm cut off, because, they might have body parts cut off. They might be blind. They're better than you. Those of you who are that we consider normal, that you call normal, that you went to an Ivy League school. Yeah, exactly. You guys don't know shit. That's why you guys don't have jobs. All right, I'll see you guys later. Like, subscribe, share, make the world a better place. Peace out.